Excellency, President Cyril Ramaphosa, Deputy President Paul Mashatile, Honorable Premier, Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers, Members of Parliament and the Legislature, Bishop and Church community, distinguished guests, ambassadors, comrades, colleagues, community members, family and friends. On behalf of our entire family, all of us as his children want to express our deep and heartfelt gratitude for the support, the kindness, and the love that has surrounded us since our father's passing. Your presence here, your words, your prayers, your solidarity has reminded us of just how far his life reached and how many lives he touched. Our father was a national figure, a statesman, a leader of profound conviction, and while the nation called him honorable, thina besimbita papa. He belonged to a wider world, and we shared him willingly, though not always easily, because we understood that he didn't just serve his country, he truly belonged to it. His time, his voice, his wisdom, these were gifts that he gave generously to the people. But when he was with us, he was fully present, never distracted, never hurried. The time he gave us was rare, but it was truly rich, undisturbed, deliberate, and full of purpose. He was, in every sense, an extraordinary man. These memories we're about to share are just a glimpse into our hero. Dad was disciplined, structured, and decisive. When Dad made a decision, it was final, and we all knew it. He'd pause and draw his breath. I'd see, and from there, you knew the talk would be long, firm, sometimes funny, but always with a purpose. If he began telling a story from his childhood, we knew we were going to sit down for at least an hour. He would speak about how far he had to walk to get to school, how one good meal a day kept him going, but how he shared everything with his siblings because it was necessary. These stories were reflections and lessons in perspective. He often reminded us that if wishes were horses, then beggars would ride. Do not wish, make it happen. If you get no for an answer, then you're asking the wrong person. Do not wait, begin. He made it clear that we were standing on the shoulders of sacrifice. And because of that, we never take our lives for granted. Education was one of our father's greatest passions. He spoke about it constantly as a tool for success and a foundation for freedom. He called our report cards magic tickets, not because they guaranteed gifts, but they represented effort, discipline, and freedom. When we did well, he would ask, "Did you do your best?" And if we said yes, he believed us. He didn't reward results alone, he really rewarded effort. But even when we scored high, he never praised too much. If we came home with a beaming 90%, he'd raise an eyebrow and say, "Manje, le 10% lenyu shiyele bani?" Because in his eyes, there was always room to grow, always a high level of excellence. But underneath that was a belief in us so steady that it never had to be loud. Can you see?
There's so much that we're going to miss. We'll miss his presence, the way his entry changed the room, the sound of his footsteps, the look on his face when something wasn't right, that sharp, sinking silence before he would simply ask, "What's the problem?" We'll miss his laughter, especially when it came from deep within and reached all the way to his eyes. Those moments were rare and unforgettable. We'll miss his immaculate suits. His socks were always hidden, his shoes were polished, his posture strong, unshakable. Dad didn't walk, he moved with purpose, with direction. He was a man who lived as though he had a calling, because he did. And that purpose carried him through every room, every role, every day. Dad was also never casual about parenting. He wanted us to become people of substance, people who could stand tall, though without arrogance, people who knew what they stood for and who they stood beside. Papa bekathanda ukuthi umuntu kumele angafani nelibhara. Ulibhara ungalifaka lutho bese uyalishiya. Tawuphinda ulithole khona. Bekasikhumbuta ukuthi njengoba yena sebenzela bonke abantu nakanathi utasita kodwa kumele bese siyathambela sikwadi ukuthi sukumela sihambe phambili ngekuzimisela. He supported every wild dream that we brought to the table, sometimes with enthusiasm or with silence and a nod. He let us try. Go for it, he'd say. And we did, because he believed in us long before we believed in ourselves. More than grief, what we feel is gratitude. Gratitude that we were loved so deeply by such a rare man. Gratitude for the lessons, the standards, the strength, and the example. Gratitude for the honor of calling him Dad. He taught us that every move matters, that your name must mean something, that you should never walk past someone that you can help, that no challenge is beyond you. If you face it with discipline, humility, and heart, you'll succeed. And so today, we stand with our shoulders back and chins up, just as he taught us. Papa, it's now your time to rest. Finally, you get your rest and have the peace you deserve. We love you, and we'll keep you alive in us by living what you taught us. Thank you.
Kanye nawe Nkosi yami, kanye nawe Nkosi yami, mangihambi imihla yonke, kanye nawe Nkosi yami. Sanibonani. Good morning. I think Sis Regina Usihloniphele all the dignitaries that are here. So mine is to just speak for the siblings. Mina ngi-last born, ngeSiswati kuthiwa sigcina thumbu. Number 12, ubhuti beka number 6. So number 6 and 12, if you can check, kuna this serious significance about these numbers. So that is why we used to fight a lot, siphinde sixoxe futhi kahle. Because bekangakhona ukuphila kungekho le. Bekade ukuthi I need my youngest sister now. So I prayed to God that today ngicela strength to talk about our brother. Ekhaya sebesimbita makhanda khanda. Ngale nhloko yakhe niyibona beyi somehow. Siphinde simbite sithi hurricane. So let me just say a few words. My speech is, it won't be long. Today, I stand before you with a heart heavy with grief.
Keep it round,
full
yo,
of
keep it
gratitude.
round.
A moment I never imagined that will come so soon. I stand here not only as Zandile, your youngest sister, but as the voice of all your siblings, the family of 12 that God blessed us with. They've already said when they read your obituary that we have 8 girls and 4 boys. You, my brother David, you were number 6, although you stood somewhere in the middle because of the number 6. You carried the heart, the strength, and the responsibility of the eldest. Out of the 12 of us, 4 were called to glory before you, and now it is you. You have joined them. And once again, we are left with a deep sense of loss. Your passing has left us with more questions, my brother, than answers. It's hard to understand and even harder to accept that you are now no more. But as your siblings, we take comfort in knowing that what has happened, it is the will of God. We were promised in our Bible, when I read my Bible, that this world is not our home. One day we will all live. We may not understand it now, but we trust in His divine plan. There is a plan. Sometimes when we joke as a family with Bramike, we said, the first 4, Abaseko, we're saying, who's next now? It looks like Sambang line. But now my brother has jumped the line. Now I think usiswam angeka sahamba because my brother umjampile wahamba. So sesele nawe sisumkhulu. Sisele nawe auntie, babe wethu. Ngiyaniva manikhala, you say, why kungahambanga nini? Iplan la kaNkulunkulu ngeke ulichaze. Bekade ukuthi by this time, this date, my brother David will be here. When our beloved parents passed on, Puti, we were left with a painful void. But you, my brother, stepped in without hesitation. Utamaka stepa in Begashaya. So, as anabosis labaningi, abo Puti bangadlaleli next to our yard, ekhaya. So he was so overprotective. Bekabashaya, my boyfriend bekabashaya. So now akasawashaya. I remember one of my sisters, ayo introduce Usbar Guput. My puti, this is my fiance, I uput at, you know what? Mari, la, morning soup. Just imagine the spar is here, bamkomba like this, la, morning soup. Mina ngabe kunguwe ngabe ngiyekele lento. Angeke ikuncede. So we can understand if everything be according to my brother's plan, thina bosisi wakhe ngaba sikakashadi. Because uthi inhloko tethu tiyashisa. So there's no man that can handle us. So bekangafuni sishade. Wasakhela ikhaya elikhulu ukuthi makusihlulile sibuyele ekhaya. So ngaloko bhuti still sithi thank you. Siyazama ukuthola ama boyfriend ngoba angeke sihlale sodwa. So we will request us your spirit to be with us. Ubagadze bangasihlupi. But sitobazama ukubathola. Angisho la bantwaneni babhuti ma comrade. Lana angifuni lutho. Unless we have rhino horns, then we can talk. So, my brother, as your youngest sister, I can say this with certainty. I personally felt your love, your protection, and your wisdom. You were more than just a brother. You were a father figure, a mentor, and a pillar. When my parents died, I was doing standard 6. Bambita was in grade 8 today. Then my brother, ngasala naye ekhaya, wathi I can't raise a young girl now. I want transfer, I want kusisa athi awukhulise lo. My sister wangikhulisa. So mangi esikolweni eVets Technikon by then, that is called now University of Johannesburg. My brother uye wangilethela amabhek. But I'm not going to take you to school. Just go yourself. And I went. I was crying. I said, my brother don't love me. I went. When I arrived at Joburg, it was raining. And I don't know anyone. I don't know the place. But just go. You'll find people. Bahapila. You said, Sanbonani, Upper Mates. Laya Tech. I said, but you're I said, you're not going to. Now I'm teaching you to be strong, to know that there are human beings outside. For you just to greet them and ask. They will show you the way. I'm here today. Actually, I'm the strongest in the family. My brother taught me that. Makanginiki imali yokudla esikoleni eVets Technikon. Mangithi bhuti ngicela imali yokudla esikoleni imali yokudla. How much do you need? Anything is fine. Akunike 300 rand. Oh, okay. But put the 300 rand, that's yes. You've got a bazaar, isn't it? So actually, I'm not supposed to give you money. But because you cry a lot, take this 300 rand for a month, you sort yourself. That's okay. I used to join others when they go to work. My brother taught me a lot. Now I can even go anywhere. I will not suffer. I will not sleep outside. Because now I know umundu. My brother taught me the spirit of Ubuntu. To respect everybody. So I'm happy now that my brother uyahamba umshiye another thing. I will take care of my family. Being the youngest, I will lead from behind. I know they are not strong, but I will lead the Mabuza family. Mr. President, as a family, there were times where we longed for our brother's presence. Moments when we need my brother near us. We sometimes complained about the business of my brother, but we came to understand that my brother's heart did not belong to us only as a family. It is also belonged to the people of Mpumalanga and the country that my brother chose to serve with dedication. Budi, we know that you lived your entire life as a dedicated and loyal member of the African National Congress, serving in good standing until the end. Your life was a testament to commitment, discipline, and unwavering service, not only to your family, but to the people of this nation. Even though it was painful, we learned to live with it. And through it all, we remained proud of you, of your service, your commitment, and your strength. Today, we honor you not just as a leader, but as our beloved brother, cousin, the father, you have loved a nation. Isizwe sakaMabuza is cool. But only what we can say, my brother, say thank you for the love, for the toughness, and the sacrifices. The laughter, because if you got to discuss my brother, deputy president. Those who were lucky to be near him, they know that my brother sometimes can be a comedian. People, they know him. My brother will always love you as your sisters. I want to give thanks to, special thanks to Sis Regina, Sis Candid, Sis Dinah, Sis Jeanette. You have supported us. Sis Dinah said, or Sis Regina said, so we don't know why my brother was telling Sis Regina that. Maybe they got feel like, you know what? Now I need to take this journey. The journey that my brother knows that he will travel alone. We are here, but angekwazi kuhamba naye. So, lala kahle msheng, shabalala. Tongala mavuso wangwana. We'll forever love and carry your legacy in our hearts. Thank you.